Sup everyone, this is Dimitri, and today I wanted to talk about my plans going forward. Basically, I've been quite absent on YouTube, though I have been posting a lot of stuff on my Instagram, so go follow that. I'm gonna link it in the description. First, I wanted to wait to get this new little handy mic, so hopefully the audio is gonna get better for your listening pleasure. But then a few days ago I got into a car accident. Thankfully I'm fine, but it just took a lot of time to sort that out. So moving forward, I've started a new mesocycle of training, and I'm trying out a whole new approach, basically only doing isolation work inspired by Doug Brignoli. You're probably gonna see me break down my workout plans in later videos, and you can also see them on my Instagram. I'm gonna be basically logging them every day. Also, my cutting phase is over. Now it's time to bulk back up. I'm probably gonna take it quite a bit slower this time. With starting out with only a 200 calorie surplus, and since I got into a car accident, my bike is broken, so I can't ride it anymore, thus I can't burn as many calories, and that plus just a little bit more food is hopefully gonna be enough for a surplus to put on a lot of muscle. Alright, so about this new training approach that I'm gonna be experimenting with. Basically it revolves around a list of exercises which are the most anatomically correct for the human physiology. I've read a bit of his book and I'm kind of dumbfounded why many more people don't do this kind of training approach, because it basically goes against most of what I've been preaching by now, which is that you should stick to your compound basics, like your deadlifts, like your squats, bench press, etc. And they're not completely gone in that approach, but they are altered in ways which allow you to use less weight but get the same amount of load and same amount of tension on the muscle. Supposedly it's gonna be great for injury prevention because you're gonna be using lower weights and you won't be stressing your spine as much, nearly as much, and you're probably not gonna be needing as many deloads because your systemic fatigue is gonna be way lower, just because of the fact that you're not doing this heavy ass work like your squats and deadlifts. I'm not a complete believer in this approach. I still have my doubts, which is why I'm gonna be experimenting with it and basically logging my progress and telling you guys what I think. I'm gonna be seeing the amount of gains I get, and I'll be sure to let you know. And I have a few questions to Doug, which I don't expect to be answered. I don't have nearly the following for him to make a response video to this, but it's just something that I'm confused about. For example, let's say you're doing a pull-up, and sure, the line of resistance might not be perfect, and you're not hitting that full contraction because your lat actually bends your torso a little bit, and so to hit it most productively, you should be doing unilateral work. But as long as you're going to failure and the lat is the limiting factor, are you really not getting the same amount of growth from going to failure when you're doing a pull-in and you're doing a pull-up? I'm having a bit of trouble wrapping my head around this, because if that muscle is the limiting factor and you're going to failure, is that not really gonna give you the same stimulus for growth? I don't know. Maybe that's a good question for Doug. That is the reason why compound movements could be better, because you wouldn't only be getting the stimulus for growth for the lats, you would also be getting some stimulus for your biceps, for your real delts a little bit, for your middle traps a little bit, even your abs just a little bit. And all of these extra bits of volume will add up throughout the week, throughout your sessions, in the end giving you more growth for less time. An example of this adding up effect is the forearms. Not a lot of people train them, but they still grow a lot, because when you're doing heavy compound work like deadlifting, like just holding the bar or doing curls even, your forearms still get activated and they grow from that, because they are active on most of your movements whenever you're doing exercises with free weights. Yeah, so basically that's the only counter argument I can come up with. I don't know if it's true. If Doug sees this, please let me know. You're probably not, but whatever. Alright, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for more videos. Hopefully the audio quality is gonna be quite a bit higher in this one. Follow me on Instagram, like and subscribe. See you later.